I have been seeing somebody. We plan on eventually doing some traveling videos together. He's around my age, so it's really perfect. He has a really good job. I find traditionally Arabic men are more take care of a woman, like regardless of your, the male role of like taking care of the woman, like because he'll be like, you know, anything I can provide you with anything, like just say the word everything, like future money, like you don't have to. The idea of having an actual husband to take care of me as a wife and like have that mutual bond of respect. There's some things about the culture that are ingrained within him that I respect. He has like a really, he wants to like just me to move in his house in like Kuwait for like a month. He wants to buy me a ticket for a month to go to his house. He wants to get married, but he's like almost perfect in every way. He's like, you don't have to, when you get here, you don't have to worry about anything. You live here, you don't have to worry about driving. I have a car, you don't have to worry about. Like the men in that culture take care of everything. And you know what? I fucking love that. It's nice to be worshipped. He calls me goddess. This man is very, very smart, has a very good job, makes good money, has his own place, has a good, nice car, drives very well, and looks at me and just like, I can't wait till you're here, baby. Well, he's gonna pay for me to go there. Like he wants to fully take care of me as his wife. Like fully. I find that men from certain cultures they want to like control every part, so I kind of understand that better now. I've only known this guy for like 2 days. He has a 2-week vacation from work, and he's like, I'll just pay for a ticket for you. You don't have to pay for anything when you're here. He has a really nice car and a good job. He's really into me. Like he wants to chat. We chat like for hours all night. I've never had a conversation like that with someone. Speaks very fluent English. Has a nice place. And he said we can order food and play video games, and I can live stream while he's at work. Says I'm the ideal woman for him. My type, the way I talk, so like articulately with him. 9.49 million single males in Canada, but then none of them are him.
Are we not going to talk about how Salah's family is full of professionals, teachers, therapists, professors, and pharmacists? And then there's Salah. There is definitely a story here. Hashtag Foodie Beauty. Honestly, a lot of his formative years were taken / uprooted by the war in Syria. He probably missed out on some basic education and opportunities for further schooling. But not the sisters? And I don't think he ever lived in Syria. I personally think his sisters raised him, as his mom was sick and passed when he was a teen. He most likely was babied. It's a sad situation all the way around. I remember him saying in a live a while back, he said he was born in Kuwait. So wouldn't he have education by the Kuwait schools? Aha! That makes sense. Lol, not me being the Salah of my family. Yes, he's the failure of the family. They probably feel pity for him, which is why they just let him do his thing, so long as what he's doing doesn't bother them. What do you mean? He's a triple medal black belt champion in the arts of Jeet Kune Do, a feat that even Mr. Lee couldn't accomplish. A maestro of Casio keyboards, a business owner in one of the most toughest markets, lived all over downtown Kuwait. Have you seen his eyebrow thing? Not sure it's much of a story, just a lazy slacker. Come on, he deserves some credit. He did marry the queen of girl world, right? That was my takeaway. Those poor people. Maybe we had this all wrong and it's true love. He is literally the foodie beauty of his family. That's so embarrassing. He is a funkle baby. He is absolutely the loser of the family. I still have a hard time believing he's Syrian. He looks more Gulf. He looks nothing like Syrian men I know. I think he's the dysfunctional / lost child. There's always one in the family. I believe Nader's head injury story. I think he's special needs. Allah mentioned something about him, thinking he can do this and can do that, but he cannot. Lol, whatever that means. Head injury is my gut feeling. He's also super queer. Oh, what is the head injury story? First I've heard of it. In every family, there's always a loser. He's the Al-Refe loser. Yeah, and how all of them allegedly disapprove of his relationship with Chantal, but just wash their hands off of it and let him deal with the heifer. Dishonor on you! Dishonor on your cow! Special Ed Salah! I still can't get medium shirt out of my head. I guess even the Middle East has fail sons must be extra disappointing in a culture that reveres sons so much. Especially the youngest male. Until today, I thought he had all sisters, making him the only son and the baby. That's my impression too, so possibly this cosplay marriage is proving something? Like he can adult too, get married? Oh my god, he's not all there for sure. Like, what if he's literally the black sheep and now they really hate him? There's always one in every family. Hey, 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 don't forget about his body spray business. Or whatever. I'm actually not even sure what he sells. I just know about the beezer spray and the perfume he has. That's what was found out today. His dad put up the money to Murad to give him a job, and he's since taken the money back, so he has no business and no job or income. Oh crap, so he actually has nothing now. That part. Salah is just a creepy loser. Hashtag Foodie Beauty. And the bigot. We know she won't. She's too busy trying to convince us her fake marriage is real. She's so stunted. She thinks she's in high school pretending to have a boyfriend. What a loser. Best case scenario is maybe he's a little slow and is struggling, and hey, don't care which sucks. He could also just be the family loser. We all have one. That boy ain't right. Well, he claimed about being Kung Fu champion, didn't he? Why not establish his own dojo? Teach little kids about fancy kung fu move, do lion dance to introduce Chinese culture to Kuwait. But what do I know about martial art? I was just runner-up on one taekwondo tournament. So, with all the drugs literally at her disposal, she can pick anything to help her, yet she still eats mukbangs? Wow, he's the black sheep of the family. He will be exposing his family to that baggage. Not if his family has anything to say about it, I bet. Lol. He isn't the brightest crayon in the box. He is definitely the black sheep of the family, and now he brought in someone even worse as his wife. Salah, the simpleton bum of the family. Shaking my head. Yeah, he is slow. So to summarize, he's the runt of the litter. I still believe he's mentally delayed, in my opinion. Salah is a lazy crap bum, just like his fake wife. He's a lazy, spoiled, entitled idiot. They're perfect for each other. He's that family embarrassment. He's obviously not that bright, looks for the easy way out in every situation, and decided that Chantal Sarraud was going to be his ticket to the world, which only proves that he's the lazy, dumb, opportunistic, embarrassing little shit that he is. I'm convinced that Salad is special needs. Sometimes I feel bad for laughing at him. Some of the stuff he does and says reminds me of the special needs children that I have worked with. Maybe mildly autistic or learning difficulties in general. But then I remember that I don't really care. I believe he has diminished intellect. There's zero rational excuse to get involved with Chantal otherwise. He wasn't capable of parsing out her character at the time via the vault of YouTube idiocy and swath of intel online to know she is inherently bad in general. Scammer got scammed. He's just a giant man-child with no intelligence. Stunted, just like Chantal. Ooh, comment from one of the videos. Heba, Salah's sister, must have been the one giving Chantal the medication samples because she needs her antidepressant meds, etc. Heba is a pharmacist? Naughty, naughty. Doesn't Kuwait have regulations when it comes to the dispensing of the medication? Oh no! Salah's whole family has been outed now. I think the father will go nuclear when he sees the video of his family tree and his deceased wife's headstone pic is on it. I would not be surprised if he demands that Chantal leave Kuwait. Yeah, I'm curious to see how this plays out now that the entire family has been named. I'd say a family intervention of sorts goes down, and it's gonna be a situation where Salah is given an ultimatum about this girl. One would hope so. Salad is already a disgrace to the family. Do they even claim him? I bet nothing happens. We are always saying that something is gonna happen, but nothing ever does. Is there evidence? Or is it just must have been? Because you can get a lot of things in other countries without seeing a doctor. Why try to ruin someone's career who has nothing to do with anything? So that's what she meant by sort of over the counter. Anyway, it goes. Pharmacy should not dispense medication without a doctor giving them information about the patient. She could lose her license if she is doing that. I agree. They probably have no idea about her. I've been saying that she's on perks or strong pain meds since she hurt her back. Remember that? Soon after, until now, she's been looking high AF. Ugh. I'm thinking that his sister's also the clinic Chantal went to after having chest pains from walking on the beach. His sister probably took Chantal's blood pressure and said, you're fine. That was it. Ah, so we've been witnessing mukbang munchies. I also was looking at the business info. So how many men are in on this? It's not just Salah. This could be really bad. This just proves that he's absolutely using her. We have never seen these family members. She has never mentioned anything about his sister. You would think she would be spending time with her. This is bad. But she has said herself that she doesn't need to see a doctor for the meds she's on. She can get them from the pharmacist. Oh, I don't think his family would do crap for Chantal. I almost wonder if they have ever even seen her or know about her. Oh no! Why would she take a chance on losing her job over that pig? I wonder if she also helped them with the marriage papers. The fake papers? If Salah lied and said it was for him? Maybe.